The new Salem's Lot on HBO Max. It could be your kid's first monster movie. Hi, thank you for tuning into the Tom Patelson Show. Yeah, I saw the new Salem's Lot on HBO Max. It is rated R, which is silly, for bloody violence and language, and there's a little smoking, reference to drugs, and a reference to an affair. That's why it's rated R. There's a reference to an affair. As far as the rated R goes, no, this movie shouldn't even be PG-13. Any 13-year-old is going to laugh hysterically at this and think it is silly and think it is dumb. That's where we're currently at in this one. But Salem's Lot, the original novel comes out in 1975. It is his second novel after Carrie, his first novel, which has the great trash can story. Do you know that one? Apparently, Stephen King was so frustrated with it that he took it and tossed it in the trash can. And while he was out, his wife saw that, pulled it out of the trash can, put it back on the desk, and said, You should finish this. You should finish this. And he did, and the rest is history. Salem's Lot is his second novel. So, Salem's Lot has always been TV miniseries. In 1979, there was one with David Soul and James Mason, which I saw when I was 10 years old. This is the reason I'm doing this review and talking about it at all. There was one in 2004 on TNT, another TV miniseries starring Rob Lowe and Rutger Hauer. I didn't see that one. I didn't even know it came out. I don't know how that slipped by me. And then in 2024 now, we get a one-part movie, which is an hour and 53 minutes long. Why doesn't Salem's Lot get a theatrical release? Why doesn't Salem's Lot get a full go? Why don't they get their full turn at bat? Pun intended. Why the miniseries? Why straight to TV? I don't know. In 1975, when the book came out, movie vampires were Christopher Lee Halloween vampires with the blood running down the side. If you've ever seen a Halloween costume that has the blood coming, that is all Christopher Lee. Those are all his vampire movies. Very bloody, very traditional vampire. You know, now we got shiny vampires. Pardon. And vampires that shoot guns and vampires that do everything and everybody. These are real traditional vampires. So the original miniseries in 1979 scared the crap out of me. I don't know if it holds up or not, but I loved the old one, and it was a good thing for a 10-year-old boy to see, to kickstart that horror imagination. So I've got a fondness for that. So I thought I'd watch the new one. And you know what? The trailer is great. Whoever cut the trailer together, the trailer for the new Salem's Lot is really great. The movie. This is a made-for-TV movie. Some things are released directly to video, some things are released directly to streaming, and some things are made-for-TV movies, and that's what this is. The sets look plastic. It looks like it's shot on a back lot. Everything is set in 1975 or 76, which means everything you see is period perfect. The set dressing, all the cars, all the clothing, all the outfits, but there's nothing older than that. You know? It's like if you walked outside right now and saw everyone had a brand new 2024 car and clothing and everything, and nothing was from the past at all. It doesn't look real. It looks like a diorama of what this is what the 1970s looks like. So it looks, it's bizarre. The acting. The acting is fine. I always give the actors a benefit of the doubt considering the script is bad. The dialogue is bad. And of course it differs from the book, but everything differs from the book. But the basics are there. And the reason I think this could be your kid's first monster movie is the traditional vampire rules are all in place. Direct sunlight work, crosses work, stake through the heart or the head. If they bite you, you become one. You drink blood, they sleep in coffins. It's hypnotizing to become their slave. And they use human familiars to do their dirty work by promising them riches and immortality. It's got all the basic that you can show to your kid. You can show them an 11-year-old, or I don't know how old you want to show them. Again, a 13-year-old's going to laugh hysterically at this. But younger than that, you can say, this is a monster. They don't exist. They're not real. And here's all the lore that you get to go along with all the vampire lore. And then they can see how that differs when they venture into other vampire-style movies. It's not bad for something like that. My buddy Sean is the one that turned me on to that idea. He goes, it's like if it's your kid's first horror movie. And as I'm watching it, I flick that switch in my brain where now I see it through those eyes. And I go, okay, now it's not bad. If you look at it thinking, I'm going to watch a scary movie that's rated R, oh, you're going to be really disappointed. You're going to be really disappointed. There's lots of jump scares. That's the other thing that's good for kids. It's got a lot, and like 6 or 7 of the classic jump scare. The classic jump scare is, dude, hey, don't, stop scooting around, dude. And then it jumps out. There's lots of that. They overdo that a lot. Like there's lots of scenes where they should be clearly running from the vampires, but instead they got to watch it to allow these moments to happen. Yeah, it could be considered classic filmmaking, or it could be considered cheesy, or both. Again, for a 10 or 11-year-old, this could be your film. This could be it. But why doesn't Salem's Lot get a full treatment? I've read the book, and the book, as they say, is a slow burn. And Stephen King loves to describe everything in immense and incredible detail, like Anne Rice does. I've read all the Anne Rice vampire novels. She's the same way. So in Salem's Lot, you read almost like halfway through the book where you get the description of everything, and you get to know the people, and you get to see things. So when it really does hit the fan and you find out what's going on, you can see in your mind every bit of this little town. You can feel it. It's great description. But yeah, in a movie, how do you show that? Is it long? Is it boring? I don't know. You got to get to the action real fast. That's how we do things. Yeah, I think someone should take this and make it into a full theatrical release. Just go for it. But maybe we've just buried it so much in so many made-for-TV movies that that's not going to happen. I don't know. One thing is for certain, though, vampires always return in film culture. You get a block of them. Same thing with war movies, same thing with westerns. You get a block of genre movies. You get a bunch of vampire movies, and then you don't get any for a long time. And then you get a bunch again. Something will kickstart it again, vampire novels and vampire movies, and our dream of immortality of the vampire will always be there. But not in this one. In this one, they are monsters. Period, end of sentence. They are straight monsters. And Salem's Lot 2024 could be your kid's first vampire monster movie. That'll do it for this week from our review of Salem's Lot, the 2024 version released directly to HBO Max. I didn't even mention the cast. There are a lot of people in there who I don't know, but Alfre Woodard is the big gun in it. Like and subscribe if you like this content. Hit that notification bell so you know when my stuff drops. It drops on Sunday. And let's nerd out. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of horror shows, horror movies and things. I did Alien Romulus, brilliant, and now Salem's Lot. So I guess maybe I do more horror stuff, but I'm not big on the slasher things or the Madman stuff. That's not my jam. Give me a monster. Give me Godzilla, give me vampires, give me werewolves, give me things. Give me stuff that crawl out of the earth, give me Tremors, give me Jaws. All right, my friends, thanks for joining me. Till I see you next time, as always, peace, love, live long, and prosper. And I mean it.